Yuan Shen and Xing Shen shared the same bed and graduated from the sculpture department. GSC Chang solemnly apologized to everyone. Everyone felt incredible about GSC Chang's behavior. Yuan Shen persuaded everyone to repair the sculpture first. Lu Yaran also softly said sorry to Xing Shen. All students in the Department of Sculpture worked together to restore the sculptures night and day. Professor Jin specially invited the principal to witness the efforts of the students. The students said it was not hard to repair them. In the summer of 19, this was the first time they dreamed, regardless of the future, regardless of the result, just to leave the beauty they once loved, and did their best without regrets. During the summer vacation, Yuan Shen and Xing Shen traveled to the city where Xing Shen's house was located. Xing Shen wanted to take Yuan Shen to his grandmother's house after the trip. The schedule of the original refusal is full, and it is necessary to find another time to show sincerity. At this moment, Luo Xinxin and Chen Qinan flew from a distance to Yuan Shen and Xing Shen. It turned out that Yuan Shen gave Luo Xinxin an itinerary in advance and let Luo Xinxin stagger the shuttle bus. However, Chen Qinan overheard Xing Shen's phone call and joined Luo Xinxin to play together. Xing Shen directly told Chen Qinan and Luo Xinxin that they would play their own roles and let them keep some private space. As a result, the two directly took Xing Shen and let Yuan Shen face the two boxes of luggage alone. When the four of them were eating, Chen Qinan saw Luo Xinxin's phone call with a male god, and Luo Xinxin chatted with the male god very gently. Chen Qinan grabbed Luo Xinxin's phone jealously and warned the male god not to call Luo Xinxin's attention, saying that Luo Xinxin, an idiot, wanted to be Luo Xinxin's boyfriend. The male god said he was Luo Xinxin's father, and Chen Qinan knew that he was embarrassed. Luo Xinxin reluctantly allowed Chen Qinan to covet her own beauty, and Chen Qinan also said that only she dared to covet such a large tonnage beauty. The two leaned in front of Yuan Shen and Xing Shen, and Yuan Shen was shocked. Xing Shen led Luo Xinxin and Chen Qinan to hang concentric logs on the Lover's Bridge, and Yuan Shen went to the dessert shop to enjoy the air conditioning and enjoy the two people's world. Luo Xinxin and Chen Qinan came back with frustrated faces, because their front was not the Lover's Bridge, but the Cliff of the Broken Heart, and a group of broken-hearted people yelled at the cliff. Yuan Shen couldn't help giving a thumbs up to Xing Shen's tricks. In order to punish Xing Shen, Chen Qinan asked Xing Shen to take over everyone. After several people arrived at the hotel, Luo Xinxin and Chen Qinan went to the dessert shop to buy food. Xing Shen called Yuan Shen to watch a movie in his room. As soon as Yuan Shen came to the room, Xing Shen solemnly turned on the TV and pulled up the curtains. Finally, Xing Shen pressed Yuan Shen on the bed. Just while the two were about to develop further, Chen Qinan, who was eating popsicles, interrupted their intimacy. Yuan Shen fled back to her room shyly. Xing Shen hit Chen Qinan with a pillow and blamed Chen Qinan for coming back too early. The four took a group photo in the scenic area. Xing Shen looked unhappy. Yuan Shen took Xing Shen's hand and said that next time he would accompany Xing Shen to play alone. Xing Shen smiled at Yuan Shen again. When the four people were about to take the special car back, they found that the car was too small and could only take 3 people with the luggage. In desperation, Yuan Shen waited for the bus back with Xing Shen. However, when Yuan Shen and Xing Shen were waiting for the car, they suddenly encountered heavy rain. In order to keep Yuan Shen from getting wet, Xing Shen hugged Yuan Shen. Luo Xinxin called Yuan Shen and said that the typhoon had come ahead of schedule, all buses had been suspended, and even the high-speed rail had been stranded, and so Yuan Shen and Sing Shen could find a place to stay. Yuan Shen had no choice but to find a hotel in the rain with Sing Shen. Sing Shen hinted in advance that the boss would only leave one room. The boss understood the meaning instantly, and said to Yuan Shen that there was only one room left, and it was a big bed. Yuan Shen was still hesitating. Sing Shen told Yuan Shen that the nearest hotel would have to walk 800 meters. Yuan Shen had to reluctantly stay in the same room with Sing Shen. Yuan Shen and Sing Shen are in the same room, making Yuan Shen feel a little at a loss. Yuan Shen wanted to play poker to ease the atmosphere, but did not expect that the poker box contained condoms. Yuan Shen switched to watching TV to ease the embarrassment, and the result was an intimate scene on TV. Sing Shen asked Yuan Shen to take a bath first, and Yuan Shen stubbornly didn't wash first, so Sing Shen had to take a bath by himself. Sing Shen changed into a bathrobe and came out, calling Yuan Shen to take a bath. Yuan Shen took the bathrobe and slipped into the bathroom. During Yuan Shen's bath, Luo Sensen called Yuan Shen. Sing Shen directly hung up and turned off Yuan Shen's phone. Afterwards, Sing Shen sent a message to Chen Kanan, asking Chen Kanan to take care of his woman. Chen Kanan received the death warning and quickly coaxed Luo Sensen not to make the original phone call. Reassured, Luo Sensen lay directly on Chen Kanan to sleep. In order to prove that she had no idea about Sing Shen, Yuan Shen borrowed a quilt from the proprietress of the hotel, and used a pillow to draw a line with Sing Shen, saying who is crossing the border and who is the puppy. When turning off the lights to sleep, Sing Shen directly crossed the boundary, admitting that he was a puppy, and pressed his whole body towards Yuan Shen. The next day, Sing Shen and Yuan Shen joined hands with Luo Sensen and Chen Kanan. Luo Sensen and Chen Kanan slept on the high-speed rail seat and did not sleep well all night. Luo Sensen said that she kept calling Yuan Shen last night, but Yuan Shen didn't get through. Yuan Shen is also curious about why his mobile phone has 35% battery power, so it turns off. Sing Shen explained that the mobile phone returned to light. Sing Shen and Yuan Shen ran into Song Sai at the high-speed rail station. Song Sai told Yuan Shen that he had won the championship again. Sing Shen put Yuan Shen in his arms and swore his sovereignty. 3 years later, Yuan Shen wore a bachelor's uniform to visit all the awards displayed in the sculpture department, especially the City Sculpture Exhibition Champion Trophy that year. Rebirth of Ruins won. The Department of Sculpture regained its reputation and resumed enrollment. The students who signed up the next year almost squeezed the entrance to the admissions office. Yuan Shen and Sing Shen walked towards the sculpture room holding hands. GSC Cheng enthusiastically wanted to take pictures with Yuan Shen, wishing Yuan Shen a happy graduation. Sing Shen directly photographed GSC Cheng crookedly, and GSC Cheng grabbed Sing Shen and told him about photographing techniques. Over the years, GSC Cheng finally got out of the predicament of Jiang Lang's exhaustion, found the direction of creation again, and rebuilt the relationship with Sing Shen. He has signed a contract with a sculpture studio and has a bright future. Luo Sensen and Chen Kanan came together and became happy friends who made trouble. Lu Jining and Yiming are still two single dogs, and they are single to this day. Zhu Songyang has recently found a suitable job. In the past 3 years, Zhu Songyang has continuously improved himself and has become a lot more confident. The sculpture department happily took graduation photos, and Sing Shen directly hugged Yuan Shen. Ling Wei specifically said to Yuan Shen and Sing Shen that they were happy to graduate, and Sing Shen replied thank you to Ling Wei. The misunderstanding between Ling Wei and Sing Shen was finally resolved, and Sing Shen became friends. When Ling Wei graduated, she chose to study for graduate school and continued to study her favorite dance. Xingxin's mother did not appear at Xingxin's graduation ceremony. Yuanshin embraced Xingxin for Qin's mother. Yuanshin, who was once singled by his ability, is now the largest dog food producer in the dormitory. Only when Yuanshin met Xingxin did he realize that the so-called single ability was just not ready for his lover.